Peace, y'all. We have to begin to let things go. We have to let it all go. In the words of Pops, Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York L. We have to let things go. And go to a place in your mind where you don't know. We have to let it all go. People, places, things. We have to let it all go. In a sense, detach. We have to detach ourselves from this 3D world. Because the 3D world is an illusion. It's all fake. To move to the 5D, that is the new world, the new earth, the real reality, the real essence of you. Your higher self, your soul, you. But in order to get there, you have to begin to let things go. And go to a place in your mind where you don't know. Let go of persons, places, and things that don't really serve you. That's not really best for you. You know that real you. You know the soul essence of who you truly are. You know that part. The real you. And not this fake us. We have to strip it all away. Because that's the only way you're going to succeed. And we have to learn and raise our consciousness levels up. The knowledge of ourselves. The right knowledge of ourselves. The science of Nuwapu. The right knowledge. Who we truly are. And in the teachings, it teaches you about who you truly are. And that's needed to raise your conscious levels up, to get you towards your higher self. It requires growth. It requires discipline. It requires self-control. It requires love. It requires compassion. It requires persistency, consistency, being persistent. It requires that inner work. It requires the shadow work. It requires you getting to know all sides of yourself and working on each side of yourself, because there are many sides of ourselves. In a sense, mastery, perfection, working towards perfection. Nobody's perfect, but we can work towards perfection with practice and setting goals. The inner workings of yourself, the inner workings of who you are. Learning who you truly are again. And that's going to help you in your present. That's going to help you in your present with the gift that you're presented with. Life, existence. That's going to help you with it all. The most important thing in life is your connection with the Creator, the Most High. That is the most important thing. And it's about just realigning yourself, getting rid of all of the bad things, and transferring it to something good. Becoming good again. Knowing how to balance both sides of yourself and having discipline, and in a time where it's needed for you to use a part of your shadow self, a part of that other side of yourself, learning how to use it for the better of your spiritual aspects of who you are, for the better in a positive way. We have to begin to go hard, because this is your life and this is your soul, and you determine what happens to you. Nobody else. Only you. You determine what direction you decide to go in. It's all on you. In a way, you choose what side you're going to be on. It's boundaries to this. You can't play both sides. Can't serve two masters. Can't be in limbo. You have to choose a side. Once you do, that's all on you. But we have to begin to let things go. We have to let it all go. That's the only way you're going to grow. You have to let it go. You have to learn the right knowledge. That's the only way you're going to see see with your first eye. That's the only way you're going to begin to see clearly and clear away the fog, all the smoke, all the toxicness, all the things that we do to ourselves to destroy who we are and destroy our inner being, our true selves. We have to begin to love ourselves again. We have to begin to take care of ourselves. We have to begin to be of service of others. We have to begin to give back. And I'm not necessarily speaking about money. I'm just speaking about giving back in any way that you really can. In a positive way, with your words and your actions lining up. Not just talking about it, really being about it. Doing it. It's levels to this. But when a person is ready and really do the inner work, I promise you, the grass is greener on the other side. It's bliss on the other side. It's so beautiful on the other side. It's divine love on the other side. And you'll begin to feel it when you get in proper alignment. So I encourage, let it go. Let it all go. Because that's the only way you gon'. That's the only way you gon'. Peace, y'all.